I used to be a thug. I did. Nothing says domesticated like a chihuahua with a pink collar. Don't, for real. Like, you can't be a thug, man, because you get old white ladies to come up to you and start talking to you for no reason. You don't scare shit. You don't. Yeah, like I said, man, I used to be a thug, but like there's no retirement plan with that. So like, no, there's not, man. So like after like a while, I mean, you either got a couple options: jail or this one phrase. Excuse me. Welcome to Burger King. How can I help you? And I'm not knocking Burger King, all right? Burger King's a cool spot, but you just can't continue to say the phrase like a boss and dropping fries. Don't work like that. No, man, I'm no thug no more. Moved down to some grown man shit. Just had a baby, got married. Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, thank you very much. Got my first little dude, man. He is amazing. My motherfucking dude is handsome. When he gets older, he's gonna get a lot of pussy. I just know. And if he's gay, I'm gonna sacrifice him to the gods. True story, based on actual events. No, man, like, you know, people have ugly kids. Have you ever seen some ugly ass babies? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Ugly fucking kids, man. And people lie. They lie right to like the people. They're like, oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Look at him. Oh my God, I can't do that. I can't lie. I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So like, I'm not gonna set this kid up for failure. I'm not gonna be mean to my friends either, because my friend just had an ugly ass baby. So, you know, we're all sitting around looking at the little guy, and you know, girls are all, he's cute, he's cute, he's cute, and he got little feet. Oh wow, that didn't go off here, huh? No, man. Fatherhood is a cool thing, man. I like it. Like the diapers, all that bullshit, waking up early. If you've never seen the birthing experience, though, that is an experience, to say the least. It's long. It's intense. I was pacing back and forth all day, just filled with emotion. Is this going to be the end of my life? Like, what's going on here? Tell the wife, hey, we'll check the mail. Did we get the bills paid today? She said, oh, so you're going to go get high? I said, hell yes. If you get to be medicated, so does daddy. Get back to the hospital. Still pacing back and forth. Doctor come in every once in a while, finger banging my wife. We're at 4. We're almost there. Get to about 7 or 8. I'm like, hey, doc, man, you feel any hair there? And he's like, well, it feels bald to me, and I'm talking about the baby, not the pussy. Shit. No, I shaved her. She can't see it. Man. No, man, that, you know, marriage, who no marriage is talking about you don't get no pussy. That is true. It's like, I'm telling you, having a baby is like, it's just weird, because that is like the best contraceptive. You don't get no pussy, but then you gotta have that baby first off. Man, I ain't had pussy in like a year. That's not an understatement. Been jacking off the porn tube. Tore up the keyboard in the house, man. No, man, you know, the wife, man, she don't like the fact that I smoke weed. I went to go see me a therapist, and the therapist was like, so what are you here for? I said, man, I got some anger issues. You know, I fly off the handle a little bit. And she was like, so what do you do to, you know, calm yourself down? I said, I smoke lots of weed, but I'm on probation, so we got to do something. I'm not trying to go back to jail. So she was like, well, why don't you go ahead and you take these pills? I'm like, whoa. You want me to stop giving my money to Leroy and give it to Pfizer? You got me stuck. I like Leroy. Leroy calls me every day, 8:15. Because he knows I'm going to drop little man off at school at 8:30. I got steps, so drop his ass off at 8:30. So by 8:45, you know, we're speaking with the spirits. Getting all philosophical and shit. He's like, yeah, B. We like dolphins in this world. Dolphins? Follow me. We in a world full of dolphins, and you know a dolphin will kick a shark's ass. Oh, okay, you done lost me, but fuck it, I'm a dolphin. Man. So like I said, man, I got this little baby now, man, and the wife, she's trying to, tell me, because, like I said, I used to be a thug. So she's like, we're not going to raise him like you came up. And that's cool, because I don't want a little thug, man. That's not cool. He's going to be in jail. I don't want to be spending no money on the commissary. We're not doing this. So she's like, we're going to raise him, differently. And I'm like, well, I don't know how y'all do it over there in the concrete driveways and the working cars. So I'm from, we got the gladiator circle. It's where grown-ass adults are entertained and young boys become sponsors. For real. Because look, you can blow smoke up a kid's ass all day if you want. Tell them Oprah's not the devil. But like over here in reality, man, kids, they got to deal with bullies. And it's up to you to give them the tools to deal with them bullies. All I'm doing is getting them ready for the playground. We raising roosters over here. Ain't no chickens. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, man. Just recently I was up in Lansing, Michigan, and I was talking with this booker, and she had jealous boyfriend. I can't stand a jealous motherfucker. If you guys got jealous boyfriends, get rid of them. You end up like Rihanna or Nicole Brown. One of the two. Just get rid of those motherfuckers. But like jealous dudes, man, you got to ask yourself, what are you doing wrong? Because if the game is strong, you can't go wrong. If you're laying it down right, she's not going nowhere. And maybe you got a little one. I'm not gonna lie, my dick ain't nothing but about 6 inches. But it's got a fucking Lions football helmet at the end of it. I call it my Ndamaka Sue! True story. But no, man, you got to keep her around, and maybe you're not doing something right. You got to look on the inside. What am I doing wrong? You got to go down there, man. You got to make her leg shake. If you don't know how to make the leg shake, if you can't make it shake with the dick, you got to give her the tongue. And I'm telling you, you got to give her that good tongue, too. When she gets you in a fucking triangle choke, start turning around and shit, you're doing an alligator roll. Rolling around with her. She's not letting go. It's one of them, it's good, but no, I might want to let go, but I can't. She's not going to let go. There's only one way you can do that, is you got to get that explosion. I can get that explosion. That is me. If you look up cunnilingus in the dictionary, there's itchy space right there. Looking like a glazed donut. Hey man, that's my time, man. I've been screwed.
Let's hear it for Itchy. Itchy, is that your real name?
Oh, Richie.
So
I go by Itchy because I got
Itchy or
eczema.
Richie? Oh,
You can call me Itchy.
okay.
Eric calls me Itchy.
Well, what's your real name?
Richard Villalobos.
Okay. So you don't have scabies or anything?
Oh, no.
All right, well, up next we have Eric Steward, also from Kalamazoo.
Good evening. How you guys doing tonight?
Yeah.
Give it up for everybody you've seen tonight. Funny people, man. Never been to an open mic where I enjoyed everybody. Usually get to an open mic, you be like, why is he doing comedy? Tell that fucker to stop. You guys have been wonderful, man. I felt like I was at an actual show. You guys are funny as fuck. I thought I was raw. God damn, you made me want to go home. You made me want to go home and fuck my whole neighborhood. Shit. Crazy shit right there. Anybody got kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! I remember being a kid, my mother used to do some bullshit to me. She used to call me, I'd be outside playing. Eric! Running my ass off. She'd be like, take out the trash. I'd be like, bitch, you at the gas, sorry, wrong joke. I'd be like, bitch, you at the trash can already. Why didn't you put it in there? One day she called me, she's like, Eric, come here. Give me the remote control. I went and got some scissors and cut the fucking cable. She said, what'd you do that for? I was like, because I'm tired of you asking me to do the same bullshit over and over and over again. Get your fat ass up and get the remote control. Maybe you lose a couple pounds, goddammit. I got a 4-year-old thug. Like I got 4 kids, I give all my kids an allowance. But my 4-year-old, his should go right to a lawyer's fee. I know at some point in time I'm gonna get a call when he's like 6. They're gonna be like, you gotta come get him from the police station. He fucked up the teacher in class. I got a 9-year-old. I think he's gay. Don't judge me. I love him, but I think he's gay. Because he always dance when he talk. Daddy, I want some cereal. I'll be like, bitch, it is 6:30 in the morning. Why the fuck you dancing? You supposed to be damn near asleep. What the fuck is going on here? I got a 16-year-old. He like his daddy. He love pussy. I ain't gonna lie. Recently, we don't live in the same household, but recently he called me. Like, that's the best black joke right there. But I got kids, but we don't live in the same household. Recently, his mom called and was like, you need to talk to your son. I found some pornos in his room. Were they guys or girls? She said, you've been an asshole right now. I was like, seriously? She's like, no, seriously, talk to your son. So I called him. I was like, Anthony, what's going on? I found a couple pornos. She found a couple pornos. I was looking at some females. It's okay, it's not a big. I was like, exactly. I was like, when I was your age, the only porno I ever had was the JCPenney magazine. Page 52 to 68, the bra and panty section. Best action ever right there. Like the first time I ever jacked off and shit, and then my shit exploded. I was like, oh shit. I felt good. He called the other day, he was like, Dad, could you buy me some condoms? Whew. Hold on, we moving fast now. I told you about my sex, but you need to slow down a little bit. He's like, no, buy me some condoms. We went to the store, we're standing in line. I got 4 boxes of condoms. I put them on the shelf. The guy looked at me, I looked at him, I was like, oh, wait, hold on, this is my son, goddammit, this is not a date. Slow the fuck down. It's not a date. Like, he had the phone in his hand like he was gonna dial some shit. It's like, can't you see this nigga look just like me, goddammit? What the fuck is going on here? I said, make sure you use condoms every single time. He was like, Dad, I do. I was like, because I don't want to be a granddaddy. I don't give a fuck what you catch, but I don't want to be a granddaddy. Ever. He said, exactly. I said, as a matter of fact, I got a little test for you. Before you even have sex, he's like, you know this is my first time. I was like, before you have sex, go in the bathroom and shave off all your pubic hairs. He's like, what? He's like, what's the condoms for? I was like, you'll get to that. Go shave off all your pubic hairs. Call me in 2 days. He called, he's like, Dad, this shit itch. I was like, that's cramps. Next day, he was like, well, my girlfriend's coming. I was like, oh, hey, no, hold on. Your shit still itch? He was like, yeah. I was like, go in the bathroom, get some rubbing alcohol, the green shit, slap it on your nuts. Ah! He said it burned. I said, exactly. Don't have sex. I got a 17-year-old daughter. I really pray that she's gonna be lesbian. Y'all laugh. I don't want no grandkids. I'm selfish as a motherfucker when it comes to grandkids, because I remember all the shit I used to do to my mother. Like, I call my mother today and be like, Mom, I apologize for all the stupid shit that I did, because this little 5-year-old, 4-year-old right here, this motherfucker got issues. Like, he wakes up in the morning and think that he's the man of the house. He walks around with boxers with his dick hanging out and shit. At 4. This is a problem for me at 4. I can't walk around because I got him. He goes to school and tell everybody that I walk around with my dick. They gonna say this is a problem, right? You're exactly right. With kids, you never get no pussy no more. Anybody who got kids? When's the last time you had sex? You don't fucking remember. You don't remember. One weekend, I get the wife, like, hey, I got a babysitter. We are about to have fun. She said, really? I said, I am going to wear that ass out like we did before I had kids. She said, that sounds like fun. I got the candles lit, lights dim low. I'm ready to go. I'm harder than a fucking table. She's like, we can't do nothing. I was like, fuck you mean we can't do nothing? I just paid $50 for a babysitter and bought these regular ass candles. We about to do something. She's like, no, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Really? She said, my yearly exam. I forgot about that shit. I said, oh, well, you got a dentist appointment too, goddamn it? Because we gonna do something we are going to fucking do. I remember being a kid once. I went home. I just got done seeing the guidance counselor. And he was like, I think you got split personality. I was excited. Yes, I can't wait to get home and tell mom. They know what the fuck it was. Got home, my mom was like, go clean your room, Eric, right now. I was like, no. It's like, really? No. Mr. Waco said, I got split personality. She said, bitch, both of you better get in that damn. That about a bitch. I recently did some homework with my 9-year-old. Shit has changed from when I was in school. Story problems, all that shit has totally changed. I did the homework with him. I am convinced that this shit is going to be a fucking A. He comes home mad as fuck. It's like, what the fuck wrong with you? He's like, Dad, I got 2 fucking F's today. It's like, what?
Sorry.
One for me and one for your dumb ass. Ain't this fun a bitch? I remember when I first started doing comedy, old joke, and I know that it's old now because people have told me that it's an old joke, but I did not know this. I'm in Greensville, Michigan. Ain't no black people nowhere around this son of a bitch. Like, I had no business to be in Greensville at all. But I was there because I love comedy and I'm doing comedy. I had an old white guy jump up. He was like, I got a joke for you. I'm like, oh shit, didn't know what to do. First heckler ever. He's like, how do you get a nigger out the tree? I'm a fan of comedy, bitch. I want to know what the joke is. He's like, you cut the rope. Oh shit. I'm glad I got a full tank of gas, goddamn, but I got a chance to get back to Kalamazoo. But I had to be clever though. I was like, listen, I got a joke for you. It's like, what's that, son? Whenever a white person calls a black person son, there's an issue there. It's an issue. It's an issue. I don't know what it is yet, but it's an issue. I said, how you kill an old white guy? He said, how? I said, you had that same nigga sleep with his daughter, goddammit. He did not like that shit at all. I love white people. I do. Give it up for yourselves. Love white people. One, y'all got good credit. I sell cars. That shit work for me. It does. But I love white people because y'all got the most craziest fucking games ever. Like frisbee golf. Anybody ever play frisbee golf? Are you white? That half side is fucked up, God. The black side be like, bitch, don't you go. The white side be like, bitch, come on. I don't call nobody bitch. This is part of the routine. I don't want you to, you might be in the hood, you know, you might got some half black friends. I'm joking with you. Anyways, frisbee golf. You the only person, she the only person playing frisbee golf? This shit is stupid. I don't smoke, but I'm gonna get to that. Frisbee golf, you throw the fucking frisbee, and then you go fetch the motherfucker. You throw the frisbee, and then you go fetch the motherfucker. That's like training yourself to be a dog, goddammit. To me it is, because I ain't never played before, I ain't never understood. Another thing is bungee jumping. Who says that this rope is strong enough for my fat ass? You know what I mean? Skydiving. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna think outside the motherfucking box. I'm gonna do this shit. I put up my motherfucking shit, got in the plane took off. I was like, oh shit. We got up there, and it was like, all right, on the count of 3, you gotta jump. I started asking all the questions that had nothing to do with why we was jumping. Like, is the plane running out of gas? Is the oil light on in this bitch? Landing gear not coming out? What the fuck? Why am I gonna jump out a perfectly good ass plane? That shit doesn't make sense to me, so I did not jump, I ain't gonna lie. I got one more for you. One night, I get the wife, we talk. She was like, we gonna role play. We can do anything you want to do. It's like, yes. I just saw a commercial. It was that commercial to say, it's my money and I want it now. Anybody ever see that commercial? Everybody see that commercial? That's like the best commercial ever. Because the way that they say that shit on there, it makes you really think that they got some money coming, right? Even if it's like $2.50 for a pack of cigarettes, like 15 years ago, you still like that commercial. I was like, I'm gonna change the words in this commercial. I'm naked, she naked. I go to the window. It's my pussy and I want it now. My neighbor come over, he's like, was your kids gone or something? I heard you trying to get some pussy last night. Anyways, I'm gonna give it up to you. I'm gonna get off the stage. Keep doing what you're doing. This is a great room. Hopefully you guys have us Kalamazoo people back. All you guys have been wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. My name is D Steward. Most of all, give it up for your host right now. She's funny as a motherfucker.
Thanks, Eric. That was great. Okay, we've got one more comedian tonight. I forgot. Let's hear it for Eric Stewart. Suck at this. Jack Lendorf up next. Let's hear it for Jack.
Derek James, these stools are not conducive to my alcohol.
Fix it.
Keep going for your host and MC, Sarah Westberg. What a win. Have a nice round of applause for all the comics you see tonight. Yeah, right. I gotta tell you, at an open mic where the audience is all comics, rough stuff, right, dude? You guys are all jaded and fucked up in the head, man. And we're trying to perform comedy for normal people. Right, Tim?
No.
See, Jeff, I was trying to call him out.
He's a douche.
I tried, Tim. No doubt about it. No, that's cool. It's great to be on the stage here tonight, and I'd like to start out on a bit of a serious tone tonight, if I may. You know, we as Americans confronted with significant emotional events constantly. We just got through our electoral process. We're dealing with Superstorm Sandy's aftermath, monitoring the unrest in the Middle East. Right, Derek? He's an integral part in that process. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, we're contributing to world hunger, to stem that. And I personally have been on a mission for many, many years to find the answer to the following question. Do vegans breastfeed? Hey, here's the rub, man. I mean, our friends the vegans believe that it is impure to ingest any byproduct produced by an animal, right? Well, guess what, vegan mom? You're a fucking animal. Fucking animal. Think about it. So, are you going to deprive your offspring of the life-giving elixir that emits from your bosom? I guess it doesn't make any difference anyway. I mean, what do vegans lactate? Tofu? No sustenance there. Don't stick your ribs beefiness. If I'm that kid, I'm pretty angry at the world. I mean, of all the hundreds of millions of mothers I could have been born to, I get stuck with the fucking vegan. In the whole big grand scheme of things, Tim, who did I piss off to draw that genetic short straw? Guess I'm destined to grow up with thin hair, no fingernails, and translucent skin. Guess I'm not going to the prom. Thanks, vegan mom. Bitch. Went to a house party last Saturday night. I was working the room to try to score some weed. Thank you, Bobby. No luck. Everybody was dry, so I'm rifling through the house cabinets. came across this nice thick bag of green. Although at the time I didn't realize it was actually the house cat's catnip. Yeah. But I smoked it, Tim. The whole lot of it. Then I shit in the litter box. Next, I was working the party on all fours, rubbing against people's legs. The nice ones that reached down, scratched me behind the ear, I'd purr. You were there, Amherst. She took pity upon me. She let me curl up in her lap. For the rest of the night, she kept my mind occupied by teasing me with a shoelace. Had an odd experience the other day. I was working out at the YMCA, took a shower. Now I'm out in the common area, kind of toweling off. Take it easy, Amherst. I know it's an over-the-top visual. Didn't ask to be born with this honest pie. See, comics just pick out a female in the audience. I'm drying off. I look over, who's standing there? My doctor, naked as a jaybird. Now exchanging glances. How often do you get to see your doctor in the buff? So I'm staring at her. What to say? So I told her, I said, you know, you should really have that mole checked out. Did we lose sound here? Are not into the mic too much? Amherst, I can smell your breath on this mic. I love it. I am getting your bone hair. Which is quite an accomplishment for a guy my age. I told her, I said, hey, you should really have that mole checked out. She said, well, thanks, Einstein. I can see that pimple between your legs hasn't gotten any bigger. Which probably explains why you're in the women's locker room. Touche. Did y'all have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey, Tim, come on, don't get too wrapped up in that. Did you have a good Thanksgiving, Tim?
Yes.
Thank you. You're welcome. We had a party like we do every year. We invite friends and family over, and this year it was a little different because why? My wife is going through menopause. I'm an older guy, my wife's a little older, you know. Is it time in a woman's life where she goes through that change of life thing, you know? Hormones flying around, hot flashes, mood swings, holy shit. So we have a nice dinner. After dinner, all the guys go in their front room, watching football, drinking beer, scratching their nuts, you know. The women are in the kitchen, kind of cleaning up, kibitzing a little bit. And she gets a wild hair. She comes flying into the front room, stands in front of me, hands on hips. And she starts reading me the riot act. You're drunk. You shouldn't be drunk at a holiday. You're setting a bad example for the children. She goes back into the kitchen. So after all the guys bust my stones, she starts hollering at me. Honey, come in and break the wishbone with me. Come in and break the wishbone with me. Come in and break the wishbone with me. So I drag ass in the kitchen. There she is, prancing around, holding that bone up in front of her head like some crazed turkey cannibal. Extends the bone, she says,